Hello YouTube and Star Wars fans, how are you? Today, I actually have a very special review for you. Now, I did not expect to get this figure this early. I pre-ordered this figure off Amazon, but I figured that since I got her, I thought I'd go ahead and do a nice sweet review for you today. Now, today's review is going to be the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Sabine Wren figure. Now, as I just said, I did not expect to get this figure this early. As I said, I pre-ordered off Amazon from a retailer in Canada. And I must say that this figure is overall impressive. Now, if you don't know who Sabine Wren is, she is the character on Star Wars Rebels, a TV series that appears on the channel Disney XD. And basically, this figure is also in line with the other Rebels figures, which I will cover in this review. Moving on to the overall packaging, I must say it is impressive how they have her packaged. As you can see, they have a nice window box featuring of the figure, the traditional Black Series red background. As you can see, they guys have the Star Wars, the Black Series, in a nice reflective type of logo. As well as below, they have a nice portrait of the character from the series. Her name, Sabine Wren. Now, this figure is figure number 33 in the Black Series collection. Turning over the back of the box, you have a nice, another reflective raised logo for the Star Wars Black Series, as well as a nice description for Sabine. If you want to pause the video, you can pause it to read this little nice description they have for the figure. On the side, of course, I just covered the numbers. On the other side, they have a nice peeking in window of the side view of the figure. Nicely detailing on the box as usual. And I cannot wait to take this figure out of the box and begin the official review for you, so stick around. And here we have Sabine out of the box, and I must say that this figure is impressive. Now, as I said, I love Sabine Wren is my favorite character on Star Wars Rebels next to Kanan Jarrus. And I must say this figure is very beautiful in terms of overall details and how Hasbro managed to capture the cartoon character and make it into this figure that looks as if it's from a live action movie. Getting into the figure itself, overall it's impressive. I don't know if my camera's a little dark in my room, but the camera, let me see if I can actually make it better. Let's see here. It is cloudy outside, so that is attributing to the lighting, which is probably what is wrong with my room. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Me see, maybe I could turn on an extra light or something. Hold on a minute. Apologies, it's dark in my room in terms of lighting. My screen turned off. Alright. Okay, here we go. Getting into the overall face sculpt. It is a very nice likeness to the character, how they took the character from the cartoon. I love the style of her hairstyle, in terms of her paint for her hairstyle. I just love her little designs on her gear, her little, so she is an artist in the show, she does all these little paint apps on her, little designs and the patterns on her armor. No detailing on her pants, holsters. Her boots are my favorite. I love the little paint wash brush style they gave to her boots. The little splattered paint apps on her boots. Very lovely. In terms of articulation, of course, this figure has standard Black Series articulation. Her head swivels very well. It goes up and down. Her arm does go in and out, and it does bend at the elbow, although it does not have, and it does swivel at the elbow. It does not have an arm. Oh, and it does swivel at the arms. Forgive me. It does not have wrist swivel. Does not have full arm swivel, but it does have a wrist swivel as well as an up and down motion with her hands. Her waist, she does have a swivel waist. Her waist does a swivel, as well as it has an ab crunch, but it's very minimal. I don't know why, but uncertainty level, I don't know if this is on all the figures of mine, but for her legs can go out and in, but it is extremely hard. I'm not going to try and force it because I don't want to snap the legs off, and I just purchased this figure. The figure does swivel. I guess it looks like it swivels at the legs, but it doesn't want to swivel for me. I don't know why. The other one swivels perfectly, which I think is overall good. Or maybe this one's stuck or something. It does bend at the knee. It does. Her leg, she does have a double joint, which I really love that they gave her a double joint for this figure. Bend that back. She does have ankle pivots, a very far ankle pivot I might add, and an ankle swivel. Now putting the figure down, again, I'm not gonna complain too much because I'm not gonna be actually playing with these figures. These are mainly for my reviews, for you all, and to review how the figure is, and if you want to buy this yourself. Now getting on into the overall accessories for Sabine, she does have quite a few, not much. Firstly, for her accessories, she does feature, of course, her twin blaster pistols, her Mandalorian style pistols that you've seen her use countless times in Star Wars Rebels. Love the nice reflective silver they gave for these blasters. I like the overall sculpt for these blasters, a nice basic sculpt which I think is very beautiful. Also, she does have functional holsters. So you can put the blasters in her holsters and they fit very, very snugly in there. Put the other one in there. There we are. Nice. Her blasters are in there. Also, she comes with her graffiti tool. I don't know if you've seen her in Star Wars Rebels. She uses this tool to, of course, paint graffiti on the walls and stuff. Nice detailing on this in terms of the little nozzle on the front. Nice detailing on the grip, the little trigger, and the nice grips on the little buttons here, which I think is overall beautiful for this figure. Of course, she does feature her Mandalorian helmet that you've seen her use in she wears in Star Wars Rebels, which I think is very beautiful indeed. And funny enough, I don't know if it's on the other Fett figures or whatnot, this part actually moves down. I know you've seen her use this in countless times in Star Wars Rebels, like when she's wearing it down to look for something. Of course, I'm not going to keep doing that because I don't want this thing to get loose and then just like flopping all over the place, because I do not want that. Now, this is where I kind of don't like the figure in terms of how this helmet is. The helmet is very, very tight to fit on her head. And I mean, you can fillet it and get it on there, and it will go on there. It's just that my only gripe with that is I don't want to scratch the paint on her hair from this helmet, because I have seen reviews where people have said that has happened with this figure in terms of the helmet. My only gripe again is I wish Hasbro could have made this helmet a little bit bigger. Also, you can clearly see a chin underneath. And yeah, I tried to keep this is the Sabine Wren figure. Let me see if I can get this graffiti gun in her hand. Yep. Okay, here we go. And here is the Sabine Wren figure. She has her helmet on. If you put this down, she wants to view things. Okie dokie. See if I can get it. Sorry. Also, this figure does have trouble standing, so you might have to I don't know if you all have figure stands for these figures. I don't personally, so I just have to use the balance method to get this figure to stand. She might tip over, she might not. But yeah, that was the Black Series Star Wars Rebels Sabine Wren figure. Of course, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe, and have a nice day.